one of my favorite areas of exploration kwa story ya pesa ni kitu inaitwa the magic of small money. Na leo nitajipeana kama example. So nikiwa Nation, kuna time nimejiambia nataka tu kukuwa na kapesa fulani cash tu yenye mimi usave pole pole inaenda kwa account hata siguzangi. Nikasema na set aside budget. Niko na account ya Coop, nikasema hii ni 20k. Nataka kuweka tu mahali nisahau. Inaitwa account. So niko na kila month 20k inaenda huko. So I did this for a bit, I didn't even think about it, but there's a pattern I noticed about myself. So one time, kuna project yangu ilikuwa imekwama, and I needed like $1 million bob, like lump sum. $1 million bob, like lump sum. Ya kwenda, nikipiga eject. Kwanza nilikuwa napigia mtu story. Namwambia, mimi sasa nikapata tu $1 million bob, like cash, sai at that time. I would do wonders on that project. Akaniambia, ni lazima ushike tu hiyo 1 million for that specific project. Si unaweza ibuildia kidogo kidogo. Then reality check inani hit. Build kidogo kidogo. Kama na kapeana example na exactly 20,000 Kenya shillings. Nikafanya hesabu, nikagundua from when I had started like that cash saving ya 20k, ilikuwa imefika around 5 years. But there was a problem. Hiyo account haikuwa na 1 million bob ati imeshikana. Because the problem is nilikuwa na hiyo account nikituma do katikati ya mwezi sometimes nimejipata niko peti jaza alafu unapeana hiyo. So hakuna any month yenye sikuwa nimetumia hiyo ka 20k conveniently for something. You understand? But at the time nilikuwa napigiwa hii hesabu si mbona unge build kidogo kidogo ufikishe hiyo do yenye unafanya kwa hiyo project. Guess what? Nilifanya hesabu around that time, exactly time yenye mtu alikuwa ananiambia, na when I had started that account, ningekuwa, if I didn't touch it na ningekuwa na discipline, ningekuwa na 1,020,000 Kenya shillings in cash from 20k. Sa ingine si udharau hesabu ya hiyo kidogo kidogo. And this is where people miss. Now I brought this up with my friend Harrison Mareka. We engage a lot. We ananijuanga inside out. Piga story na Hari. Nikamwambia what is up? Like hii kitu you need some cash floating around. Like kuna do fulani unafaa kwanga umeweka. How comes ukisema umeweka do hivi lazima utaenda uiguze? And that speaks to discipline. And it is at this point where I bring my friend Mokaya ni fire, see fire. Senior counsel. Hii ni signature.
Hii ni lazima ifanyike.
Leo Mondas maze. Leo tujeka Mondas.
Mato ni aje? Ni haki yako ni.
Lazima tu make sure tuko na Mondas moving forward. Hii ni story moto.
Yeah.
People waudharau pesa kidogo, but it's actually the people underestimate the power of incremental growth. Like ako ka pesa kidogo kenye wewe ufikiria ni kidogo can actually do wonders, and there are people who are working magic na hiyo.
Lazima nianze kwa kucredit my grandfather, the late Jackson Oenga Otieno. He says nyamanke yako rabokimake. What that means in French is that small meat will finish big ugali. So there's an advocate who's in Ruiru, Mwende Umsalimia, Isaac Kamau. I visited his house because he has very nice grass. Then I asked, how did you build this house? He told me he had land, yes, but he didn't have a plan of building. So a client of his had told him to help buy stones from Ruiru. Akapeana address wrong. So the driver akapeleka shamba kwa site yake. Akapeleka mawe kwa site yake. Because driver anamjua. So akamwambia, "Okay, nimefikisha wapi kwa shamba yako zi? Ulikuwa unapeleka kwa best yangu." Washa offload. So the guy is like, "Ni ngapi 30k?" Akatuma. So he told me he started his mjengo with 30,000. Because now akona mawe. So he had to start. So he told me he doesn't understand vile alimaliza kujenga. Yeye anakumbuka 30k ya ile mistake mawe ilimwako kwa site yake.
Sometimes just start.
Just start because the most painful thing is starting. Once you start, you'll find need. Because my understanding is money might not have many inlets, but it has places to go. Yeah?
That's true.
You get. You might be having one salo, but you have 100 outlets where this money should go. Immediately you save money, you want it to get to a certain point. Ukishafikisha 450 mtoto wa sister kwa na meza stove. You can't keep like
you must save with a purpose.
Even if you save, I believe saving it takes a lot of discipline, including how to rise above black tax. because your sister's child cannot miss school fees and unasevia nyumba.
Everybody has a plan for your money.
Yes, so what you do is make sure your money lives as soon as it comes, either to a fixed saving that you can't access or incrementally into what you want to do. That's why I know you are against this, but I know the easiest way to accomplish something is maybe debt, because then you have something to commit to that has a real threat against you. But if you save towards it, many people have had a plan to build, but always something comes on the way, something comes on the way, something comes on the way. When you're talking about the magic of small money, my first example was, have you seen vehicles that sell sweets?
Vehicles that sell sweets?
Yes. Have you seen how safe Ken Salt is? Ken Salt, it sells salt at like 11 shillings. But there are trucks named Ken Salt that deliver salt every day. Have you ever wondered, mbona chumvi haijaipanda bei? But these companies have never gone under. Sweets sell at 1 shillings or 2 shillings. Why are there businesses doing those things consistently? And when you see a car, it means one bob ilifikanga milioni moja ikanunua gari.
True.
Look at also how the Indian community has mastered the magic of small money. Like, you'll find an Indian selling buttons Zakoti, and that's a generational business, and they own houses in Paki and they drive big cars. But what do they sell? Golden buttons of coats, of male suits.
Yes.
Like, they have gone so deeper and deeper in so small and small that they know how it works. Same as supermarkets. A merchandiser told me that from bread you'll make roughly 5 shillings. And the margins supermarkets run with, just like kiosk, is 1 to 5, 10 shillings if they're lucky. So it means consistently and accountability is where the game is. That they know, iyo mkate iko wapi, imeuzwa saa ngapi. Because if you take 1 bread off the shelf, you have stolen 12 breads, because the margin is 5 shillings. Yeah. So if you want a million that will come one day, it's not coming. You get, and if it does, it's not as consistent and as dependable as you want. But this 1 shilling that you are sure of, if you put it into use correctly, or this 20,000 that you know you can save every month, if you put it into that mjengo you want to do, in 6-10 years, trust you me, you'll have that house. And the biggest example of that, go to your shags and ask how boda operators have houses and permanent houses. Ukienda ushago uko na iPhone 17 yako na kikas.
Kai. And that also spills to one of the videos tunawaletea ya, unaona hiyo pesa kidogo unadharau. Hiyo pesa kidogo, people are doing magic na hiyo. I've been in an environment where mtu ana earn 70k per month ni mudosi kuliko mtu ana earn 500,000 shillings per month. See you on the next one.